What in the Emperor's name is going on? This has me so confused. This could be the biggest troll from Games Workshop. It could be the biggest blunder by Games Workshop that they've ever done. But I actually do think this is going to be weaved in an upcoming story. But it literally makes no sense at all. Now, of course, what the hell am I talking about? This is all to do with the brand new Farsight trailer. I'll put the trailer up in the background now so you can visualize what I mean. In that trailer, we get to see, of course, the brand new Farsight model, but there's something different about that model. Located on one of his arms, there is a little bit of a symbol. Well, I say a little bit of a symbol. It's like a metal box, and it has a symbol inside of that box. That is the Hexagrammaton symbol, and that is hugely linked to the Dark Angels Legion during the early days of its foundation, the Great Crusade, and the Horus Heresy. It has links with Lionel Johnson as well. If you actually go over to the Forge World website right now and look at certain Dark Angel units for the Horus Heresy, they have this symbol showing. There's a Terminator unit that has it, but the bigger thing out of all this, if you go to the Lionel Johnson model right now, look at his belt buckle. I'll put it in the background so you can visualize it in case you're too lazy like me. He has this symbol attached to him, and with all the rumors, all the stuff that's been going on, mainly on this channel, about the lion returning to the Warhammer 40,000 setting, why the hell does this Farsight model have something that potentially could link to the lion's return attached to him? Now, before we look at both sides of this coin on potentially what this could mean for 40k, the story, Farsight, Lionel Johnson, let's first look at the Hexagrammaton symbol and what it actually means. Now, over on the Warhammer 40,000 fandom wiki, it states that the Hexagrammaton is known as the Six Wings. There's been 5 expansions, maybe that's kind of linked to it. They were specialized formations that existed outside the regular chain of command and organization of the Dark Angels Legion during the Great Crusade and the Horus Heresy eras as of late 30th and 31st millennia. Now, with everything that has been going on in the lore, the little bit of pieces of lore, for example, when we take Dante finding the Arks of Omen that was, completely wrecked. There was no enemies on there. They just found like bolter casings, some bits of tree life and stuff. Could this something potentially be happening with the Hexagrammaton stuff, where there is some Dark Angels who are actually using that symbol again? They're using that formation. They're actually working out of chain of command with the Dark Angels, maybe in the aid of the Lion. The Lion has come back. He's founded this Hexagrammaton thing again, and he's going out and he's doing things in secret outside of the Dark Angels, just like this symbol states. Could it even be more bizarre and that the Lion has actually met Farsight? He understands, like, maybe the Tau cannot be corrupted by chaos, and he's kind of inducted him, given this symbol as a sign of respect, a sign of, like, friendship. Let's say friendship in 40k. And now Farsight is using this in aid of, like, the Lion's journey on taking on chaos, on taking on the forces that are trying to, willingly kill the Tau and his forces and stuff like that. That is probably the most bizarre theory out there that I've seen, that I've been said and stuff. But I'm just wondering, how the hell does he have this symbol? There's too many things that make sense in 40k to just slap a symbol on a model like that. Like, the model designers won't do that if there is not a reason for doing it. Every last thing on a model is put on there for a reason. Now, there is more of a logical way to look at this, as there always is. We're not going down the insane theory hole at this point. Maybe that symbol actually means something rather than it just does to the Dark Angels itself. Maybe that symbol actually is a ward to ward off ruinous chaos warp powers, demons, greater demons. The chaos gods themselves do not like this symbol. That is why Farsight has actually marked himself with it. He's learnt that, this is a symbol that scares chaos off, and when he's battling chaos, it will help him in his battles against the chaos forces, against any god that steps up that wants to get rid of him or his force, his race, anything like that. That is why he's wearing this symbol. Again, I'm going back to what I've just said. There's always a reason why things are added to a model. So there's got to be a story behind why he has that symbol on him. Maybe it is that linked to the Dark Angels. Maybe him and the lion have met, like I've said, and the lion's given that symbol. Maybe the lion knew that symbol wards off chaos, and he's like, here, make sure you have this symbol on your armor. It will aid you in your fight against the forces of chaos. Because again, the Watchers, the lion, I'm telling you now, they're already back with the Vashtor book that we're about to be getting. It's about to go on pre-order. It's about to be announced to go on pre-order today, which is a Sunday, which the day this video is coming out, and it's going to be out in 2 weeks' time. And I think the big conclusion to that book is that Vashtor breaks the rock, and he goes into the middle of the rock, and we discover that the lion's chamber is empty. So maybe the lion's back helping not only the Imperium, but other forces who are also fighting against the forces of chaos. As always, I would love to get your thoughts and feedback on this. Do you think it's just a coincidence? Do you think it means nothing? Like, really? Like, why has Farsight got that symbol on him again? I don't want to go over what I just said, but they put things on a model for a reason. So surely something has to happen in the story why he's wielding that. The only logical thing I can come into is that it's a ward. It's a ward against chaos. The fairy brain, the foilness inside of me wants to come out. I should have put a foil on for this video. Is saying that he's met the lion and it's something to do with Lion L. Johnson. But I'll leave it to you chaps to come up with the main fear of it. Maybe I'm just losing my brains. I'm going insane day by day and I just don't notice it. Anyway, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. As always, if you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below. And we can have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See you now. Have a great day, and bye-bye.